Welcome back, y'all. Now, excruciating loss last night. Blame can go around a bunch of different ways. I'm still hurt, still sick that we lost that way. My post game wrap up after the intro. Welcome back to Sip the Tally Films. All right, guys, welcome back, and let's go ahead and get this post game summary, my post game thoughts, end of the season thoughts, out the way. Let's start with the game from last night, and we'll talk about some team stats first, where we pretty much beat them down the stat sheet, with the exception of turnovers. We had more total yards, 416, more passing yards, more rushing yards. We lost time possession and we lost turnovers. Two of the key components when trying to win playoff football games. Mainly the turnovers. The interception by Lamar. He got pressure in his face, so I think that made him throw it faster than he wanted to, and so he had to anticipate Bateman's break. Bateman broke flat. He threw it high, and threw it right to the safety that was trying to get over top of not trying to, but did get over top of Bateman. Now, had Bateman broke high, it still probably would have been a contested catch opportunity for Bateman. So, maybe we don't get the interception, maybe we don't get the catch, maybe it's just an incompletion, and the drive keeps going. But that, because Derrick Henry I think he missed Milano on that play, and he got a free head start, and Lamar could see it because it happened right in his face. It wasn't like it was to the side. It was right in his face. So that's that. The second turnover, just a case of I don't want to say the weather, I don't want to say he was doing too much because I don't think he was in that case. It's just unfortunate. Just unfortunate. It was cold out there. Like he said, he went to grab the ball tighter to make sure he had a grip on it. When other defenders came, and he dropped it. Happened. The Mark fumble. Had he caught it and was getting upfield, and somebody punched it out, that's one thing. But trying to juke around and that ain't your game, brother. Like Cam say, you're not that guy. So it's catch the ball, get north and south. That's all I can say. Catch the ball, get north and south, and we'd probably be better off in the situation right now. Hold on one second. Just want to get the mic closer to me. Just wanted to get it closer to me. So after that, Derrick. I know people are going to say like he didn't get enough carries, and I kind of feel that way, but I do understand why he got the carries he got. He had 16 carries for 83 yards. And if I'm not mistaken, 50 plus of those yards came in the third quarter. What killed Derrick Henry from reaching the 20 attempt mark or even more was Mark's fumble. That fumble really, because we was rolling, then we had finally started having some good runs. We got the 2 stops by the defense in the second half to give us an opportunity to get back in the game. And that fumble, and then they go down to get points, and that puts you down 2 scores. Now they really kind of take Derrick Henry out the game, because even early in the fourth, we don't know how many possessions we got left. So we gotta try to push it down the field. Now Derrick Henry could stay in the game on pass situations. He really could. But Justice Hill has for the most part of the season, except for when he wasn't hurt, he's been the back that has been in there on pass situations. So they just kind of stuck to their guns. And Justice Hill, on the rushes he got, Justice Hill was balling. 6 rushes for 50 yards. He had some good runs in there. And normally he don't have good runs, and so that's why they kind of go to Derrick Henry. But because he had a good run early, that gave him some more carries, and he produced. So between Derrick and Justice, you had 22 carries for 134 yards. That ain't bad. Not bad. And when normally Justice here probably get 1 or 2. And so those other 4 probably went to Derrick and he would have had 19, 20. So I ain't tripping off that. But I wish he would have ran it more. And I'll tell you how he could have gotten more rushes. If we could have blocked somebody in the first half. Their interior guys were running wreck shop on our guard center guard combination. And even Rosengartner to a little bit, to a certain extent. They're like 92 and 97. Them boys was killing our guards. Killing. So, that's part of the issue. But we knew guard play was going to be part of the issue from the jump. I mean, it's gotten better over the course of the year. But, man. Now I'm sitting there thinking about it. As bad as our guard play was, we probably shouldn't even been in this spot. I just tell you how much more the rest of the offense had to overcome. Because guard play has been bad all year long. Even though it gotten better, it 65 didn't get better. 77 did. And it's just rough, man. It's just rough to even sit there and think about and go back to and replay in your mind. Like watching that this morning, I got mad all over again. All over again. Lamar. I haven't watched the pundits. Don't know if I plan on doing it. Maybe if I see something across my timeline, I may listen to it and click it. But I'm pretty sure they gon' go in on Lamar. I'm sure they're gonna go in on Lamar. I feel like yes, he had the 2 early turnovers, but all turnovers ain't created equal. To me, early in the game, you got a chance to overcome them, which we did. Late in the game, it's tough. It's tough. That's why Mark taking the heat, because it's tough. It's tough. Like the touchdown pass to Likely right before the 2-point conversion attempt. Nobody's even speaking on that. That was Aid is a guy. I know some people gonna blame this on him. I can't. Now, did he play perfect? No. But he learned from his mistakes early in that game, and then came back and capitalized on them and did what he had to do and led us down the field to have an opportunity to win the game. So I have no quarrels with 8 at all. Likely, great game. Bateman, great game. Showed up, came a long ways. Andrews led us in catches, but them 2 drops are crucial. And the first drop was the play before the Lamar fumble. If he catches that, it's either first down and or third and short, and we're not in a throw-in situation, so that would negate the first fumble. And then obviously at the end, we would have had an opportunity to go to overtime. It's tough. But in sports, you're normally the hero or the GOAT. There's no real gray area. You're normally the hero or the GOAT. And right now, he's the GOAT. And I don't mean GOAT in a good way. I mean GOAT like... I was trying to think of an acronym for GOAT that wasn't the greatest of all time, but it had curse words in it, so I ain't trying to do that right now. But defensively, man, I felt like defensively we played well enough to win. I don't think they turned it over at all. I don't think. No interceptions. No fumbles lost. Yeah, they didn't turn it over at all. That's why they won. They didn't turn it over. Man, it's a tough loss. So to end this right here, man, I'm really at a loss for words. I got to look at the free agent list and see what's going on. I appreciate you going there for sending me that on the live stream yesterday. I do want to say thank you to everybody that watched any video throughout the season. Stay here with us through the offseason, where we'll do draft prospects, we'll do potential free agent pickups, what needs to be fixed. We'll talk with other content creators on their opinions. We're going to try to keep this thing rolling, even though our team is not playing. So I appreciate if you come through and stay with us throughout the off season, because you know we're gonna be covering draft picks, college guys. Again, any SEC film will be on the Patreon. Any SEC fan will be on the Patreon because they are super, super ignorant about letting us use that content. And we, at some point, pretty much all colleges probably gonna be on Patreon or what's called, because I know that they're trying to keep us from using the all 22. I trust me, I know. Don't worry about how I know. Just trust me, I know. They're trying to keep us from using all 22 from any college. So, watch film. I'm gonna put out my list. I'm gonna make it a Google document, a shareable Google document that y'all can't write on. You just can look at it and you can see where it's staying with different players. Again, I talked about it last night. I've watched about 5 guys already, but that's gonna ramp up here in the next week or so. So normally I would take some time off after the season. Nah, I need to stay in the algorithm. So appreciate y'all for coming out. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Like the video if you've not done so far. Subscribe. Hit that bell so you be notified when the rest of this content drops for the, and I hate to say this, the 2025 off season. Sorry, y'all. Peace. And I love y'all.